Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, howdy. Glad to see you. My name is Edward Sani Ekayanov Dasopang, Class English Education K1, student ID 20030500066. In here, in this meeting, I will be present my assignment presentation about basic writing produce coherence paragraph. So there is my outline. The first is what is coherence and have a definition: coherent between words, coherent between sentence, and coherence between paragraph. And B is from way to achieve coherence. There is first is repeating keywords, pronouns, using transitional signals and logical order. And the last is C, card of transition signal. So we move on to the first is A. What is coherent? The definition of coherent is something logical or consistent and something that makes sense as a whole. An example of coherent is an argument that has no inconsistencies. Use of coherent wording to connect within each sentence, word, and paragraph. Now, in this discussion, you will see some examples and learn some tips for making your wording coherent between words, sentence, and paragraph. Coherent between words. Between each word, coherent can be created by parallelisms. Parallel structure means using similar grammatical constructions between words in sentence, and parallelism is particularly important for words in lists. If you are writing a list of things someone likes to do, each activity in the list should take the same grammatical form. For instance, if one verb in the list takes on the ing ground form, like running, that the other verbs in the list should also be in the ground form. An incoherent structure would be to say, Sarah liked to jump, running, and skate. Instead, the list should be parallel like this: Sarah liked jumping, running, and skating. Coherent between sentence. Coherence can be created between sentences through repetition and transitional device. Repetition of word across sentence helps to reiterate the same ideas between sentences. One way to use repetition to create coherence is to repeat the same word or phrase at the end of one sentence and the beginning of the next sentence to show how the ideas connect. Another way to create coherence between sentences is through transitional device. There are many types of transitional device that show time and help ideas flow smoothly. Transitional words such as first, later, and then are a few examples of the transitional device that show time to help ideas flow more smoothly. Transitional device are like signposts that tell the reader what is coming up ahead and where the discussion is going. Coherent between paragraphs. Transitional word can also be used between paragraphs. Words such as therefore, however, yet, thus, first, later, and then can not only be used between sentences, but between paragraphs to connect them. Another way to create coherence between paragraphs include having a consistent paragraph structure and point of view. The structure of coherent paragraph includes a topic sentence, which focuses on the main idea. The topic sentence usually comes first in the paragraph. The topic sentence is followed by supporting sentence that develop the idea, and finally a closing sentence to tie it all together. transitional words that bridge the gap between paragraphs, and the structure start anew with another topic sentence for the next paragraph. So now we move on to B is 4 ways to achieve coherence. First is repeating keywords. Keyword repetition in the analysis of the repetition of the content of a page. This analysis take into account the total number of words and the number of distinct words in the order to calculate their repetition rate in the text. For example, in the sentence, here is a show easy for show. The analysis will indicate that there are 7 distinct words. Here is and show as I for the. 8 words is here is on show as I for the show. The repetition rate is therefore 12.5%. What is it important to check the repetition of keywords? When keywords repetition remains below a certain threshold less than 50%, it contributes to the reference of the page. It is important that content itself is not repetition either. A content with too high repetition rate can end up being penalized by search engines. It will be considered as content of poor quality and with little added flow for the user. How to manage keyword repetition? In order to optimize the repetition of keywords in your content without losing quality, you must keep the repetition rate below 50%. Think of the users. Repetition of keywords can be done, but it should not harm the user experience. Use a rich and varied semantic field around your main keywords, including synonyms. Now there is a pronouns. Pronouns has to do with semitistic nouns with pronouns in an effective way. A text that does not use pronouns to some extent will come across as overly repetitive. The important part of using pronouns is to be consistent by using the same person and the numbers throughout the paragraph on text. 3. Using transitional signals. The last but one point transition signal, sometimes call it link-in words or link-in adverbals, has to do with the use of specific words and phrases that avoid links and transition between ideas. As was episode above, there is not substitute for ordering the various ideas and the parts of the text is in a logical way. However, even when this is done in a satisfactory manner, there is often a need to strengthen the organizational pattern of the text passage by inserting logical markers. 4. Logical order. There are several different kinds of logical orders, but some of the more frequently used are chronology, importance, and contrast. Chronology, firstly, has to do with time, and in terms of logical, even are ordered in a sequence. Secondly, importance means that ideas are discussed in a sequence which implies either increasing or decreasing order of importance. Thirdly, construct has to do with ordering ideas by constructing or comparing them. Well, the last one is create transitional signal. C. Card transitional signal. Writers connects ideas and sentence with transition words. So transition words to connect idea, we can look the simple picture next to here. The structure is like a traffic light. We can see in the green light is to begin, first of all, to start, initially, at first, and first. The thing is, as an opening of prefix line when you want to start creating a sentence. And then there is in the yellow light is, secondly, also, an addition, in fact, besides, another, furthermore, and moreover. The thing is, when you want to make a new paragraph in the sentence, or we can call it to add information. Next is in the red light is, in conclusion, finally, lastly, to sum it up. It's used when you want to end your sentence by giving an explanation to everything previously described in the beginning, middle, and becoming to coherent explanation. And there are a few is evidence term and contradiction term. Evidence terms is, for example, for instance, such as, and contradiction terms is, however, although, need here, but not less, never not less. Okay, thank you for watching. That's my presentation, and see you. Goodbye.